Good evening. I'm Denise Williams, and this is The Daily Dollar. Debt can be a good thing if you have a plan to manage it. Many of us don't. Let's take a look at a few reasons why people get into debt. Job loss or a significant cut in pay, medical bills, and the big one, overspending. JulietHenry of COK tells us more.
One of the things that we get involved in very quickly and sometimes unsuspectingly is consumer debt. So we see things, we want it. It's to satisfy a particular need that we might have at the moment or want. Or we get depressed and just go out shopping and end up accumulating debt. That's just consumer debt, things that we buy that at the end of using them, we really don't need them.
Once you decide that you've had enough and want to get out of debt, it is critical that you have a plan to stay out of debt and not fall back in the trap.
The biggest mistake is to not plan. You do not plan, you plan to fail. You fail to plan, you plan to fail. That's the biggest chunk, and believing it overnight. And that results in failure. And usually when you're moving towards a goal and you recognize, oh, I can't get to that goal in the way I want, we become discouraged. And usually for men and sometimes women, or I should say women and sometimes men, we go shopping. And we swipe that card and we get further into debt.
Ms. Henry suggests that the debts that have the highest interest rate be paid off first, and the debts that are attached to assets that grow in value, such as land, be paid off last.
Look at your loans. That's by making assessment of what you're owing for, and try to pay off your highest interest debts first.
Okay.
You're looking at your consumer debt, that's a result of an asset acquisition. That's something you may want to look at paying off later. Because while you're paying off, you're building equity in that asset. That equity can be used in order to make some more money.
Getting out of debt and staying out of debt is not easy. However, Ms. Henry has or Facebook/The Daily Dollar. Remember, learning is the beginning of wealth. I'm Denise Williams. Good evening.